All right, John Apicello here for First and 10 Awards. This is our trophy tour. I'm going to take a little time and explain this award, okay? We call this one the 3 C's. This is and we put it on here nice and big, okay? So it's the Courage, Commitment, and Character Award in any order. This award started about 10 plus years ago. It's named after a young man, Josh Leonard. Josh Leonard was a young man who went out for football as a senior, never had played football before. He actually came through the BRAC, which is the Blue Ridge autism place, the school, I should say. So Josh basically gave us a reason to start an award because he showed everybody that you didn't need to be the star running back or the star coach or the star wide receiver or the star anything. You just had to commit to what you were doing. And he was the young kid who basically said, I don't want any special treatment. Just let me come out and be part of the team. So we saw that, and the whole time, Coach, I was looking at it going, this gives us an opportunity to give out a different kind of award, not just an award to maybe the running back who's going to play college football or the coach who's going to take a team all the way to the state finals. This gives us a chance to award someone who does something special who normally wouldn't get a trophy. And we've had all kinds of different winners. I've given awards to young men who've gotten through great adversity. I've given awards to coaches who had illnesses or were sick and somehow found their way back to coach their team. It's really about those 3 C's and who kind of exemplifies to all of us why we're doing this. And it's the character, it's the courage, and it's the commitment to be here. The big picture for me was, I don't know, when I see this kind of thing happen, I don't know that I would have had the courage to do it, personally. This young man not only did, but didn't even blink, okay? So that's why we're here. I can't tell you how easy this was to choose, okay? Anyone who can do what you did, Yandel, and stand up there with your whole town's hopes and dreams, your team's hopes and dreams, and everyone watching and not blink. I can't imagine the courage that took. And I realize that you've got great teammates and they got you where you needed to be for that moment. But the point was that moment wasn't too big for you. And you showed us all through the courage you showed, plus, of course, the character and the commitment to do the work. So when you stepped up there, it wasn't too big for you. And that's the stuff that I mean, I don't know how you did it, but you did it. And we are really proud of you that you could get it done. So the Josh Leonard Character, Courage, Commitment Award on First and 10 this year goes to this freshman who made the 42-yard field goal to win the state championship for his team. Congratulations. There it is. I'll take a handshake here. We'll look at them. And I'm going to ask you some questions. But, all right, so you really hadn't played football up until this, so you weren't kicking the ball around when you were 6, 7, 8 years old. You were probably kicking a soccer ball?
Yeah, soccer ball.
So when did really the idea of kicking a football become reality?
Well, I mean, I've seen my brother kick, so I was like, yeah, I could have an idea to come kick for them. And I got to my freshman year, and he wasn't going to play, so I was like, yeah, I might as well. And so I just been working since summer workouts and stuff like that. And just a lot of progress. When I first started, I couldn't even kick or properly kick or nothing like that. So, I mean, yeah, great work and stuff with Coach Ayers. Coach Ayers right here, you know, he's a good coach.
Explain to the average person who just sees a ball what the big difference is. How different is it to, say, kick a corner kick and kick a football? I mean, obviously they're different shapes, but explain the difference in that. How tough was it to learn the other?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. You know, with the soccer ball, you just kick it how you want, but then with the football, you have to have a good angle, and then in the middle, you just like a specific spot to hit it so it can get some range and power, stuff like that.
All right. I know people have asked you a ton of times about the game. The only question I have is when they, and your coach just alluded to this, when they tried to ice you, did you even realize what they were doing? Or did you just wait for them to tell you to kick it?
No, I just waited for them to kick it. I mean, for them to tell me to kick it. I was just doing dry ones on the sideline if it came down to me, because I seen Tidrin going for the field goal range, and so I was like, yep, it's come down to me. And then I was really really nervous. And then I hit it, and it just, I thought I looked up, and then like it was going down. And I was like, oh, and then until it dunked in, and just heard the crowd, and I felt really good right there. And until I was like, yep, we won.
Do you have any understanding of what all this, I'm sure at this point you do, what this means to your community? I mean, because that's a pretty big moment.
Yeah, I mean, we won state, what was it, last 2015, 7-6, and then 2023, 7-6, won the state championship with doink, with the doink.
Congratulations, Coach. Did any reservations in that moment? Or?
Well, we hadn't. We struggled to move the ball offensively, and he put his time in just like every other player. And we tell our kids all the time about, everybody has a role, from starters on the offense, defense, special team to the scout team guys. Everybody plays an important role, and everybody's going to get an opportunity. So, and he had his opportunity, and he earned it, and successful things come to people who work hard. So.
All right, and big picture now. I'm guessing this is going to be a guy who will be on the field for the next 3 years. That's right. We got this locked in.
That's the plan. Is then give us a good weapon and get in the weight room, get stronger. He's already in the weight room lifting and everything, and getting his legs stronger, so we can add a little more range to it. So if anytime we get to across the 50, we can be a chance to get some points. So.
Okay. Congratulations to you guys, and thanks for putting up with me. I know you guys are used to having lots of trophies. You just needed another one. Okay. Good job.